it's Rhianna. Welcome back to my channel and another episode of Tasty Tuesday. Today I'm going to be making a jalapeno popper meatloaf. I did say jalapeno popper meatloaf. Sounds kind of weird, but I was scrolling through my Facebook and it was shared, I think, in one of my like Keto Houston groups or something like that. And because the chicken jalapeno popper casserole was so good, I thought that I would give this one a try. First thing I need to do is put my hair up and preheat the oven to 400 degrees. These are the ingredients that you're gonna need. I have about 2 pounds of ground hamburger meat. I have 50 grams of diced jalapeno and 50 grams of diced white onion. 8 ounces of cream cheese that's been sitting out to soften, some Parmesan, 2 eggs, garlic seasoning, Italian seasoning, some Worcestershire, and salt and pepper. In a mixing bowl, you're gonna combine the meat, both your eggs, half a cup of Parmesan cheese, a teaspoon of garlic powder, some Italian seasoning. I'm not gonna measure it out, probably about a teaspoon as well. And a little bit of Worcestershire. And I just realized I put the onions and the jalapenos in the same bowl. That was a mistake. I want the onions mixed in with the meat, so I'm just gonna do my best here. Probably not gonna be perfect. That's okay. There'll be a few jalapenos in this layer. And now we're just gonna mix it up. So for me, I've noticed that doing this with a spoon is kind of hard. So I'm just gonna use my hands. You can use a spoon if it's easier. I don't prefer touching the raw meat, but you know, you can just wash your hands afterwards. This is actually not the recipe for the meatloaf that I saw. This is my recipe that I like to use for meatloaf. So if you have a favorite meatloaf recipe, you can use that. And just basically just put the cream cheese and the jalapenos in the middle. That's the only difference. All right, I think that's mixed up pretty well. Let me wash my hands. So I have a greased loaf pan here, and you're gonna put in half of your meatloaf mixture. So I put the 8 ounces, which is the whole block of cream cheese down, and then you're gonna wanna just smooth it out. All right, now I have it all smoothed out. You're gonna top it with your jalapenos and your onions if you accidentally had them in the same bowl. And then top with your remaining meat mixture. Go ahead and place the meatloaf in the oven for about an hour at 400 degrees. Okay guys, I just realized that I forgot a step. I forgot a whole ingredient. You're supposed to put bacon in this. That's what makes it a jalapeno popper meatloaf. So I very gently pulled off this top layer, put a layer of bacon bits down, put the layer back on top, sprinkled some bacon bits on top, and now I'm gonna pop it back in the oven. It had only been in the oven for like 2 to 3 minutes whenever I realized my mistake. So it's life, it happens. I'm glad it was fixable. Let's put it back in the oven 1 hour at 400 degrees. So here it is. It's been, I just took it out of the oven. I just cut a piece out of the middle to take a temp and make sure that it wasn't raw, and it came out good. So I'm going to let it cool, and then we're gonna give it a little bit of a taste. All right, it's done. It looks like a pile of mush, so I'm not gonna sit there and wait for it to focus because it doesn't look super appetizing, but we're gonna go ahead and give it a try. So I think I used a little bit too much of the Italian seasoning. It's not bad, but I feel like it kind of overpowers what the popper flavor would be. So if your recipe calls for Italian seasoning, maybe omit that, or maybe go a little bit lighter. I think I used like a teaspoon, so it wasn't even like I used that much, but maybe like half a teaspoon. It's not bad. I like the cream cheese element of it, and the jalapeno definitely gives it like an interesting flavor as well, but unfortunately my Italian seasoning kind of seems to like overpower it, like I said. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Tasty Tuesday. Leave a comment down below if you have a suggestion for the next episode. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. Don't forget to click that thumbs up button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Happy actual birthday on the vlog.
Oh yeah.
Because,
thank you.
Yeah, I said it this morning, but you were still upstairs.